taxpayers, you're back with MrTaxes.ca with special guests and our special co-host. Make sure and tune in weekly Wednesday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Central. Remember to subscribe and remember to smash, bash, and kick it in the you-know-what with that like button if you want more videos like this. And there you have it for the intro.
Week 33, we're live.
Man, you let the cat out of the bag already. Week 33 already? That's it. Special episode, but we can see we tightened that up though in the later slides. Same agenda every week. We do not have a special guest this week. I guess everybody's on holiday, wrapping up the summer. Jesse's going to reveal one of his favorite marketing hacks today, and we're going to reveal one of our top tax strategies. You know, we'll go into that a little bit in depth so you get some content today. And again, we'll go over the affiliate program. You know, we glaze over that every week because we have many landing pages. You must already know about it. If you're not signed up, get signed up. Otherwise, why tune in every week? You know, you got to be in the club to enjoy the privileges. We got all the privileges. You just got to be a member. You know, we've looked around. Jesse helped put this whole thing together. That's his forte. But we were working with a lot of clients that were doing this. So we saw it from the client view. Jesse opened up the back entrance and let us in to have a look at how the software works, and we put our collective minds together, and we said, you know, why put a cost on this? Affiliates don't need to put out any more money. You're already doing it. You're already set up as a business doing affiliate marketing. This is just an additional, what we call side hustle for your side hustle. And a lot of network marketing companies, affiliate marketing companies, you have a downline, you're trying to recruit team members. This is an ideal side hustle for your side hustle, because one of the biggest hooks to bring people into your organization is the ability to save tax. And when you tell them, hey, you know, get signed up with our program, our greatest, latest juice, our greatest, latest fitness program, our greatest, latest coaching program, whatever it is, you're already self-employed. But how do you then explain to them how they save tax? That's our job. You just hand it off to us. Your affiliate code, get them signed up. Anybody signing up for your team, we have webinars on it. We do seminars on it. We're going back to live seminars again. So reach out to us if you want us to put together some, you know, specific content for your organization. We can have a couple chats, set up, you know, a 1 to 2 hour presentation for your teams, record that, get your affiliate link set up for you, get some marketing material set up for you. And the cost for that one, Jesse? Nothing. I like that. Absolutely nada, zero. So every week we show you the agenda, what you're going to learn, intro to Jesse and myself, Jesse being Next Level Marketing and his insights into the affiliate marketing industry, network marketing, marketing funnels, hacks, learn a little bit about us. We have some tips, some jokes. We try and keep it light, try and keep the hour entertaining. And again, you can watch these on the replay. You may be watching it on the YouTube channel. Remember, there's other videos on this channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment in the section below. If you're on YouTube, it adds to the algorithm. I saw that the algorithm just changed again with YouTube. I guess it changes daily, but
yeah, probably. I mean, I try to keep up with what I can, but honestly, there's so many changes all the time. It's, you know, it's a full-time job just to keep up on that.
Yeah, I liked your tip a couple of weeks back, Jesse, when we were talking about social media channels, and you said, you know, pick one. You know, pick your pony to win. Whatever one you're comfortable with, get comfortable with that one. Learn that one inside out, because they're all relatively the same. They all have similar algorithms. They have similar, you know, content algorithms. So if you master one, you'll pick up the other ones a lot easier, but it's better to be the master of one than the master of none.
Yeah, for sure. When you look at the history of social media, you think about, you know, Facebook obviously did its thing, and then Snapchat came out and they had the quick stories, you know, things like that. And then what did Facebook do? They adopted these stories. And Instagram adopted the stories. And then all of a sudden TikTok comes along and they've got these, quick 30 to 60 second videos that people just get lost in. And
Reels
again,
and shorts and
what did Facebook and Instagram do? They adopted that, as well as even YouTube picked that one up with their YouTube shorts. So, I mean, it's all relative and it's all the same type of stuff. And if you can just stay on top of mastering one of them, then you have a decent idea of the rest of them. But I always suggest, master one, because it's better to be a master of one than to be, mediocre at all of them.
And reach out to an expert. Drop Jesse a line. Ask your colleagues which platform is best for what you're doing. We're a professional platform. We try and keep it light on here, but we're a professional accounting firm, insurance agency, investment brokerage, mortgage referral company. We gravitate towards LinkedIn, but we're on the other channels, not as much. But it was very easy to adopt to those because you have your header, you have your profile. All of those things are easy to copy from platform to platform. So you already have a head start setting all those things up. Today, we will have some handouts. So Jesse called it, week 33. We'll give people 3 guesses what next week's webinar number is going to be, and the first 2 don't count. It will be 34. So we'll have 52 this year. These are all available on YouTube. If you're watching it live, don't worry. If we talk about something in the previous webinars, they're all numbered on the YouTube channel. Grab the thumbnail. If you're looking for something specific and you can't find it, well, you can always binge watch. Grab that bottle of wine, case of beer, get on the treadmill and watch them. We're going to be converting these to podcast style presentations in the next couple of weeks, so you'll be able to listen in on your iPod, your iTunes, whatever it is you listen to those things on.
Your favorite podcast.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch it up this week, Jess. I'm going to lay out, I'm going to give Jesse a little intro here. So prior to meeting Jesse, didn't know much about him, but over the almost year now we've been working together. I know he's been in the business a long time. Actually, many mutual clients and friends. I know he's been in the business since at least 2016. I know you were dabbling in it before that in the digital marketing space. You were the number 1 affiliate marketer with 3 global companies. I know one of them was an insurance company. So glad to have you on our team now, bringing all that expertise over with us to get things up and running here. But more importantly, working with Jesse, he's pretty thorough. He doesn't come off as flashy. He's not high energy on these calls, but he's very diligent. He dots the I's, crosses the T's. When we were looking at converting our funnel, which is run on the back end by Kartra software, Jesse is what would you call it? An official representative for Kartra?
Yeah, I've got my agency. I don't know.
Agency license with Kartra. Yeah. So you're a Kartra authorized licensed agent, but really cleaned up all the little things in the back end that we weren't paying attention to that people see. One of the funnest ones I think that Jesse discovered was our refund policy. So if you go into the DOLLARTAXCLUB.ca and look up the refund policy, if you want your dollar refund, if you want that refunded, you got to write a letter to the children at the food bank that we donated that dollar to, and explain to them why you need your dollar back. So, and we need that in triplicate. So I don't believe we had one person call and actually argue and want his refund. And I was, so taken aback by it. I forgot about our refund policy. And I said, well, I'll send you an email. And then once we got off the chat, I remembered our policy and I sent it to him, and he less than a minute later, I get an email back. He says, quite all right, man. Keep the buck. No hard feelings.
That's
but
hilarious.
think about it. I saw that little fun anecdote on a webinar that I saw. Was a lady who does social media marketing. She has her refund policy, and it was just laid out with pages and pages of kindness, all the stuff that she would do and take care of if you weren't happy, and just kill them with kindness. But over deliver, under promise is usually the case. So make sure you're just delivering what you say you're going to deliver, and you don't have to worry about refunds.
True.
But Jesse caught that. That's going into detail, and I'll let you brag about me for a minute, and then we'll get on with things.
Sounds good. So Mr. Taxes, Robert, trademark backdated to 1984, was fortunate enough to get a deal on Dragon's Den with Jim Treliving from Boston Pizza, which is super exciting, and that's quite the accomplishment just in its own. Had 42 offices with over 350 team members, which again is also very impressive to think, an accounting firm going that big. Mr. Insurance, Mr. Investments came to life in 2018, which I'm super excited about because we've got a lot of big things coming with that. And partnered with Finastra in 2021, which was an amazing partnership. And, through some ups and downs, we're working on some solutions. And they've got some amazing franchising opportunities coming up, which is super fun for anyone who's looking to get into the accounting industry.
Yeah, and if you're a tax preparer, I know we do have some accountants tuning in week to week. One of the biggest opportunities with our franchise offering is really the marketing side. A lot of accountants are introverts. They don't know how to market. They want to work from home. They just want clients to fall in their lap. But they hang their shingle. They set up a web page or a Facebook page, and clients don't come running. That's one of the things that we work on. Jesse helps on that. We have a full marketing team, including Jesse, Matthew, and Alicia, who are moderators on the webinars every week. They put together all of our social media marketing materials. So we do have some support on that side, and we are working on our franchise initiatives between now and December. So if there was any time to get an opportunity, now is it. A joke of the day. This isn't my sack of toys. It's receipts for my accountant. So one joke I always joke around, people say, oh, are you busy during tax season? I say, well, you don't bug Santa Claus in December, do you? You wait, book an appointment with them in February. But I love these jokes that Alicia and the team put together every week because they keep it light, in line with the webinars. We try and keep it light. But we got not a sack, but a box of receipts like this last week from a fella, large company, doing over $500,000 in revenues. Just piled everything in a box all year, literally threw it all in a box. It took us about a day to sort it out. We'll have his corporate tax and everything sorted out probably by the end of this week and get him up and running on QuickBooks, which he's looking forward to. He'll be able to do all his invoice and quoting through his phone, having the QuickBooks app downloaded onto his phone. So these are things that we can do. We got to get Santa Claus on, and we do have a great testimonial from Santa Claus. Actually, he was on last Christmas. He comes on every Christmas, gives us a testimonial. We'll have to clean that up for him next year. Be on the good list.
I think use this joke again on that episode.
And maybe you could hook Santa up with a little marketing funnel there, so all the little boys and girls can get all their requests in.
I'm in.
Santa's in too, I'm sure. So the side hustle for the side hustle. This is your forte, Jesse. You were in the side hustle for a long time, trying different things out. What makes this one different or complementary for other people in the industry?
Well, the best thing about this Dollar Tax Club being your side hustle for your side hustle is that, one, it doesn't take away from your main hustle. We're not trying to distract you or shiny object you or get you chasing a different squirrel or anything like that. We are looking at this as an opportunity for you to add to your tool belt, essentially, in a way that, you have more things that you can offer to your prospects, to your clients, to your friends, to your family, whoever. And the best thing about this is that everyone needs to do their taxes, or they should be doing their taxes. And if they're not, that's a different problem that Rob and the team can talk to them about. But at the end of the day, everyone that you talk to should be doing their taxes, and everyone that you talk to probably wants more money back and to pay less money to the government. And that's essentially what this whole thing boils down to. You could potentially get these people a refund that could blow the socks off. There's the potential for that, as well as a discounts on future tax, accounting services and whatnot. So there's multiple bonuses that come from being a part of the program, and it costs $1 for people to get signed up. So, it's not like we're asking a lot out of these people or out of you as the affiliate. We're just trying to, find a way that we can mutually benefit everybody, which I think some future slides will get into what's in it for you, what's in it for your clients, and what's in it for us.
Yeah, I love that analogy, Jesse. It's easy, hands-off approach, but it's like having an accountant in your back pocket. As an affiliate marketer, now you can, with confidence, tell people, hey, you can save tax by joining our program. And really, you're saving tax not by joining your specific program, it's by becoming self-employed. So that's the key strategy. At some point, you want to go from self-employed to incorporated once you hit a certain threshold. And we watch all our clients go through that whole life cycle, business life cycle, to get them incorporated. Look at succession planning, look at bringing other partners on. You know, anything you need in your business life cycle, we're able to help with that.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing partnership. And I know for me, when I was growing a large team, you know, I had a team of over 1,000 people, different affiliates that I was mentoring and leading. And one of the biggest things that we all ran into, not, you know, being newer in the industry, when March came along every year, it was always a shocker for not only me, but my entire team, because that's when, you know, you're getting into that tax season and things are starting to look, you know, you had a good year, but now this big scary tax bill is coming up, and it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with. So I would much rather have my entire organization, my entire team set up for success before that time comes. And that's what working with Mr. Taxes and the team can do for you.
Yeah, so this is an overview of the program. So there's really three main components. There's you as the affiliate marketer. There's us at Mr. Taxes and the Dollar Tax Club, and then your clients. You know, what's in it for your downline or your clients? So what's in it for clients? I'll go over this one. So complimentary tax review, we can go back 12 years. I believe after the roll of the calendar year, this year it'll be 13 years. So right now we can go back to 2010 and review all the way back to 2010 tax returns online with just a simple form signed by you and or your downline or your clients to get that tax review. And we have over 100-point checklist. I think we're up to about 140 points now. Every time Canada Revenue changes the rules or something else, we can go back and check. And we keep an eye on that from year to year. We go back and, you know, review every year with our clients, going back, making sure they have the right carry forward amounts. And this is not going back, checking other accounts, adding mistakes. You know, that would just add an infinite number of possible errors. You know, sometimes they overcount, undercount. We're not, you know, scrutinizing their math skills, but there's a lot of major deductions that a lot of people miss. And the second benefit for your clients or your downline is a discount on services. This year, we'll let the cat out of the bag. We're offering 40% off for people who sign up before the end of January. So if you prepay your 2022 tax return, sign the forms for us. You don't have all your slips and documents yet, but if you get on the waiting list, jump in the queue so there's not a mad rush in April, it's a 40% discount. And that's for everybody that signs. It costs $1 to get that. $1 for the tax review, which is included, $1 for the discount on services, and fast track documents. If you ever had a mortgage or, you know, had your mortgage broker hounding you for documents, tax documents, and you don't know where to find them, or you've been locked out of your CRA account, we can get those instantaneously. We keep a record downloaded on our server, so we don't even have to log into Canada Revenue to get a copy of your tax documents. Try and get through CRA gatekeepers. Just give it a shot. They're adding all kinds of hoops and circus tricks to jump through to get your own documents. You know, it's easier just to order them, you know, over the phone, but then it takes weeks and weeks to get them. If your truck deal expires Friday or your mortgage is closing next Wednesday, you need those documents today. That's just one thing we can get for clients or your downline when they sign up for us, and more importantly, yourselves as well. So you can sign up as an affiliate, but also as a client. Mortgage brokers. We'll look specifically at mortgage brokers, but we're adding a couple different slides to the webinars. We're going to be adding tax preparers and bookkeepers. But as a mortgage broker or just as a general affiliate, Jesse, what's in it for them?
Well, aside from the referral commissions, you know, obviously there's some good commissions that come in, some long-term recurring commissions for anyone who sticks with us long-term. If you refer that person, there would be an annual kickback on that. So that's obviously one bonus. The other thing that I don't think we talk about enough is probably the social media and the graphic design work that you can get access to.
I'm going to pull one up while you're talking about it, Jess.
Sounds good. Yeah, Alicia on the team, she puts a lot of these custom designs together for people. She'll put your name, your brokerage, if you're with a mortgage broker, your company name. She'll brand it for you. She'll make it, essentially yours, and custom embed the link into a QR code, which is super amazing, as well as put all of your details so that when people see these things, they know who to contact, and they know, they have all of your information. So if they ever need future services, who knows where these might lead. And Alicia works with you on a custom basis to get those done. I don't know of any other affiliate program on the planet that works with people on a custom basis to do these types of things for people. A lot of affiliate programs, they'll give you graphics, but they're not custom branded to you. They're just generic, branded to the company. And so this is a huge incentive, in my opinion, to not only, use these for your own branding, but also potential ways that you can attract new clients to your business. And it's just an all around, amazing thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, the QR code really drives the page, which is directed. It embeds cookies on their computer, so it's tracked to your link. So if one of potential clients sees your posts, so you can use these to post on social media. This just happens to be Colin Murray, mortgage broker in Surrey. 2 L's, 2 R's, but one broker for all your needs. That's his tagline. And he posts these all over social media. When a lead comes into us for a tax review, Colin's name is attached to that, and that lead goes back to Colin. So if you're watching this as a mortgage broker, as a tax preparer, as an insurance agent, you can utilize these. Of course, we get the tax client, but you as a mortgage broker, even as another tax preparer, maybe you're doing corporate tax and you don't want to do personal tax. Maybe you're an insurance agent looking for leads. We go through a financial review process and we share those clients with you, reciprocate, their contact information. We set up the appointment so you can use this. And on top of that, you get a 20% referral fee if they do any business with us. Unheard of, I don't think, in the industry.
I've never heard of this in the tax industry, that's for sure.
Let's see. We'll get back to the slides. So as a broker, Jesse, what else are they getting? Let's put you on the spot here.
As a broker, you're also, you get exposure to the different websites that Mr. Taxes holds and Mr. Insurance. And there's, I think, somewhere around 10,000 hits that go on those websites every single month.
Yeah, we're over 10,000 discounted services, but also we get our brokers, our affiliates on the webinars. So if you have, a product or service you want to get out there to the masses, you think you'd be a great guest, we can get you on and let you present. We had Trent and Kyle from First Look talking about their program and how to shoot up the Google rankings, looking at your Google page and how to optimize that and how to use video, how to integrate it all. They gave a lot of content. They dropped a lot of bombs and gave a lot of free value last week. So I encourage you to go back and look at last week's webinar. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's week number 32 with First Look. And that's the type of guests we want to get on, people that are going to bring value. So if you think you can bring some value to the community, and we don't mean another tax preparer that come on and pitch their tax services. No, we don't want competitors. We want somebody to come on to bring value to the community. That's it. We want to bring value. We want to give value. That's our job.
Yeah, we look at it as a full-on partnership where we'll share all of our resources with you when you become an affiliate for this program. Resources and audience.
What's in it for us, Jess? Retire rich?
Well, I mean, there's the obvious given is new clients.
Retire rich, yeah.
Which is, ultimately, hopefully leading to retire rich. So that would be the one thing, as well as, we obviously do enjoy helping people in different aspects. Nothing feels better than knowing that you've helped somebody in a way that they maybe didn't realize was possible. Or, through being a licensed insurance representative, I know the feeling of being able to set families up so that the future is, not as scary. So there's definitely that part of it, which I enjoy. And I know Rob enjoys. That's one of the biggest things Rob talks about on our little leadership calls that we do is how do we help more people? How do we serve more people? How do we set them up so that they're paying less tax and saving more money? So
it's true. Everybody wants more clients, but what's your ultimate mission statement? We can't put screwing Canada Revenue on our homepage, with a big Johnny Cash salute. You can't put that on your marketing materials. But if you inverse that and look at it, how can we help clients pay the least amount of tax possible by law? That's it. There's strategies. Once you increase your income as a sole proprietor, the goal is to convert from employee to self-employed, then from self-employed to incorporated. And then how do you get as much money out of your corporation tax-free over your lifetime? And then have a succession plan to pass that company off to your children, to loved ones, spouse, partner, or leave it to charity, and make it through life to get to the point where your income exceeds your expenses. That's when you can truly retire. It's one of the things we go over in our financial review with every client that comes on board.
Yeah, I think with the combination of Mr. Taxes, Mr. Insurance, Mr. Investments, and whatever else you have that you don't really talk to me about too much, between all of those things, this is not only a proper plan for the short term, but it's a really good long-term setup as well.
Yeah, we want clients for life. Clients, we prefer they do all their business with us, but if they have a brother or a friend that's a mortgage broker, hey, we'll work with that mortgage broker to optimize, everything to your benefit. If we see things that are out of line, then we just choose not to work together. No hard feelings. We have enough clients to go around. I'm sure that the service providers that you're working with on the different financial areas are competent, but we'll help keep an eye on that, and they'll help keep an eye on us. It's a check and balance within the industry, keeping, an eye on each other. And I'm not talking about the indifferences between, I should invest in crypto versus I should invest in corporate owned life insurance. Everybody has their own thing. Some people prefer real estate, but we'll just help optimize. If real estate's your thing, we'll talk to you whether or not you should incorporate to own the real estate. At what point should you incorporate? Those types of questions are things that we can help with, navigate through your journey through your real estate career, so to speak. And I'm not talking about realtors, I'm talking about real estate investors. So this week's affiliate hacks. I know we put you on the spot at the outset, Jesse, but number one affiliate hack, I'm just going to explain a little bit what a hack is. A hack is being a copycat. And it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat and as long as you don't do anything illegal while you're doing it. Using copyrighted application forms, using copyrighted strategies. That's not condoned in the industry. But if somebody's running television ads and you want to run television ads, as long as you don't copy their ads, television ads are the way to go. Or if Facebook ads are taking off through the roof, jump on the Facebook ads. You go through the affiliate hack to find out what they're doing, how they're doing it, without infringing on any copyright. And I know that we were hacked, so to speak, not an IT hack, but our new process for notices of assessment. We had some competitors, and if they're watching this, we hope they are, because we are coming for you. They don't know it yet, but they applied for services through us using different people, but using their own credit cards. Like, how smart do you have to be to do that? If you're gonna hack somebody else's site, get your friend or family to use their credit card, not yours, because they'll find out who you are. But we're sure that'll all come out in court. So Jesse, on that note, how do you not get sued by, with your top affiliate hack for the week?
You want me to follow up your little story?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So my affiliate hack for the week is market research. Do some market research in your industry, in your niche. So following up with what Rob was saying about, it's okay to copy as long as you copy the right cat. Obviously, you want to not completely rip off, your competitors' ads or copy or emails or anything like that. That's definitely frowned upon and grounds for getting in trouble, possibly. So my suggestion is, when you're scrolling social media, when you're on YouTube, when you're, doing anything, when you're reading emails from people who are in your niche that are marketing to you, do some market research, try to figure out the psychology, and, obviously do this with the people who are winning in the industry, not the people who are not winning. But essentially, you just do some market research, try to figure out the psychology of why did they type things that way? Why did they use that video? Or why did they use that photo?
Or that color of font, or that color of background.
Yeah, I mean, right down to, I've seen the color of a button on a sales funnel be the difference between a funnel that wasn't converting to a funnel that is converting. Just, they changed the color from green to red, and all of a sudden it started working. So it's crazy. So try to, look at the psychology, look at the way that things are crafted, the way that things are engineered, because if somebody's doing things properly, there's probably somebody who's pretty smart behind it that is putting it all together, and there's a specific reason that they're doing it in a specific way. So when you're on social media, if you see an ad pop up from somebody in your niche, take a second, check it out, scroll it. I have many different screenshots of different ads that pop up from my niche. And the best thing about social media is they know what you're interested in. They know what you do for a living, and they will provide ads to you that are in your niche or things that are related to you. And so I don't even have to go far to find all of this information. I just open Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and all of a sudden all of these ads from other people who are being successful in my industry just start popping up, and I can kind of dissect them and try to figure out the psychology behind why did they put it together this way.
Any resources, Jesse? Any great blogs or posts you had that we can put in the links later for affiliate hack? Strategies, how using your own credit card versus using someone else's when you're going to hack somebody's site, especially if you're a competitor. Any resources, any websites that talk about the strategies?
I don't have any on hand, but I could probably dig something up.
Yeah, let's get something to Alicia. We'll make sure it gets in the YouTube replay. So if you're watching YouTube, Jesse's links will be in the section below. That's right down there on YouTube in the comment section, and some links to maybe some resources. Now I'm on the spot. So the number one tax strategy we believe in Canada, which is in our book, The Tax Saving Bible, which hopefully is coming out early January in time for tax season, is self-employment. So if you're an affiliate marketer and you still have a job, that's great. You haven't made the full transition yet, or jump ship into full-time self-employment, but you want to get to the point before you drop your full-time job. We encourage people, because we talk to a lot of our clients, people that are referred to us through the referral program, through the Dollar Tax Club, and they say, when should I quit my job? We say, well, once you're comfortable doing it. Once you're comfortable replacing your income. It's different if you're single, it's different if you're married, it's different if you have a dozen children to support. If you have healthcare at work or you don't, if you leave that full-time job. So you have to weigh the pros and cons. I always use Warren Buffett's methodology. Take a sheet of paper, fold it in half, on the left side pros, right side cons. But dollar-wise, you should match your income. If it means full-time job, taking as much vacation as you can so you can focus on your side hustle, take that time off until your full-time income will drop a bit if you're taking time off, but your side hustle will increase. Once your income matches, and we're talking about net income after expenses, so we can help with that decision, but don't quit your full-time job. And when you are ready to leave the full-time job, look at whether or not you can go on a leave of absence. Leave on good terms. Ask if the door's open. If you leave your job, if you can come back, have that heart-to-heart. A lot of employers will leave the door open for you because you've been working there. You haven't been fired yet. You're still working there. They obviously like what you're doing, or you wouldn't have a job. Leave that door open, leave it there. That's one question we get a lot, especially from the affiliate marketing industry, because you're recruiting people into your industry thinking that they're going to be able to replicate doing what you do and replicate your income from the get-go. And we all know that doesn't happen. In rare cases, it does. You recruit a rock star agent on your team and they start crushing it, but most times it takes them a while to get out of the gate. So that's our tip for the week. Look at other people that have done it, find out when they quit, what their strategy is, the reverse HR strategy, leaving a job, having that exit interview, what do you say, what do you not say. We'll help with as much as we can, but we're not HR experts. But on the tax side, we can tell you when your income does match your full-time income. That's when you can comfortably financially leave the job, and it's more rewarding doing what you want to do, firing the boss, whatever you want to call it. We encourage people to go out on their own. We did it way back in 1996. Left my full-time career because of injury. It forced me out, but we all have to make the jump sometime. Number one tax saving strategy, becoming self-employed. But don't give up hold on to that day job that you have tooth and nail for as long as you can. unless your upline's going to promise giving you a little bit of a stipend or, a salary to encourage you to leave your full-time job. Don't do it until your income matches. That's it. That's our hack for the week.
Yeah, I like that little tip of saying stick with your job, until you're comfortable. I will tell people, if you don't have at least 6 months of living expenses saved up, at least, then stick with your job until you do.
And that's one of the benefits of a life insurance policy, a permanent life insurance policy. There is a savings component in that policy. And that's one of the strategies we work with our self-employed, even employed clients, and those especially that are incorporated. You can borrow money from your life insurance policy tax-free. Doesn't have to be paid back. The loan can stay out for your lifetime. Upon death, it's paid back, or you can pay it back to eliminate the interest component, but that interest is tax deductible as well.
Yeah, I love that tax strategy. Anyone that I talk to about it, they're just like, their jaw drops.
Well, the beautiful thing about life insurance is it has all these advantages while you're still alive. And Alicia and Matthew are putting together a little series. They're going to point the camera at me and Jesse and go over the top 5 benefits of life insurance while you're still living. If you want to know what those are, just reach out to us. Set up a time with Jesse or myself. For our contacts in the links below, mrtaxes.ca/meeting. If you're in Alberta, let us know you want to talk to Jesse. If you come through the gate and you're from Alberta, we'll make sure and point you to Jesse as well. If you're east of Alberta as well, you'll get you get a meeting with Jesse. If you're in BC, any overflow from Alberta, you'll get a meeting with myself or one of our team here in BC. Mortgage affiliates, this is a custom landing page. So for your industry, let's say you are with a network marketing group. What's one of the biggest ones in the world? Herbalife. So we can set up, I say we, Jesse actually does all the mechanics in the back end. Alicia does some of the graphics. Matt does the video content. But collectively, we can set up a custom landing page for your downline. How would you like that? Custom landing page, a video of you up there, custom edited with some background music, original custom music designed by Matthew, who did the Mr. Taxes jingle. I told Matthew that the highest paying royalty music, the music that earns the highest royalties every year, anybody know what it is? It's not Steppenwolf. It's not the Beatles. It's not Elvis.
I feel like it's a Christmas song.
It is a jingle written by a guy by the name of Merv Griffin, and it receives $40 million in royalties a year by being replayed. It's the Jeopardy jingle.
The Jeopardy.
From Jeopardy. $40 million. So I said that to Matthew, and he said, well, how much do I get paid for the Mr. Taxes jingle? I said, we already bought and paid for it.
You didn't set up the right contract, Matthew.
Yeah, but he's holding us ransom for the next ones. So he works with us full time now. He's getting a full-time pay, doing what he enjoys doing. And this week we're going to work on some more video content with some more stuff that they can have fun with, posting on social media. I don't get all that social media stuff. I say just point the camera and tell me what to say. Tell me and Jesse to get on every week, and you guys do the rest. But this page, if you look at the mortgage affiliate page, there's a voiceover PowerPoint by Jesse and myself, but we can set one up custom with your network marketing group, your affiliate group, whether it's Herbalife, Avon, Tupperware, Mona V. What are some of the other ones? Anagic.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many.
Pampered Chef. The Ginsu.
Whoever you're with, we can help.
Yeah, whoever you're with, we can put the magic together. Tax tip number 114. Have you overpaid on your medical service premiums in BC? A year and a half ago in British Columbia, well, a little more than a year and a half ago now, they turned the responsibility of medical services over to employers with 500,000 payroll and up. So why do employers have to pay for everyone else's payroll? Why do employers now have to grant 5 days sick leave to employees? Why not just say 365 days a year that employees don't have to work and we're required to pay them? I don't understand some of these government programs, but as a result of medical services in BC being taken over by or being subsidized now by big employers, individuals in the past that have overpaid are entitled to refunds if you've overpaid. If you're looking for a refund, join the Dollar Tax Club for $1. We'll go through the process with you, see if you're entitled to any refunds. That's one of the things we do when we go over the 12-year tax review. Just one more way to get some money back in your pocket. events, register now. So like I said, we're going to have quite a few more webinars coming up, quite a few more live events that are coming down the pipe. I know that our lawyers, BLG, Board and Landers Gervais, has one set up in September. They used to do them every month. We're going back to a live event there. The Canadian Franchise Association has live events that are coming back. A lot of things are opening up. If you have events that you think that we could be involved in, let us know. We'll get it up on our events page. Either as a sponsor or a participant. If you'd like to speaking at one of the events on marketing, all things marketing with Jesse or myself on the tax side, reach out to us. We'd be happy to come on and see if the event's congruent with what we're doing, and we can get some exposure for your event and or help participate, make your event a success. How many live events have you been into since COVID? Just anything yet that's opened up, or any invites?
Since COVID, I think I've been to 2.
Yeah, we have 2 invites. I haven't personally been out. Nobody in the office yet, I don't think. But like I said, we have the 2 coming up, the Canadian Franchise Association, and our lawyers put one on for their clients. So there's usually about 20 or 30 there at Board and Landers Gervais, giving them a shout out, national law firm, international law firm, but they take care of all our franchise documents, our franchise agreements, a lot of contracts that we do. So yeah, live events, get them into us. Q&A, who's on the call today? I see we have one of our new team members is on today, a couple accountants, a couple office members. I know Matthew's on. Any questions? Now's the time to get them in if you're watching live. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, where do they go to get that link to get questions answered, Jess?
If you're on the YouTube channel, the link should be in the comments section or the description section.
Right below.
Right below. Right around the video somewhere.
Yeah, it's just somewhere around here. Whether they got it upside down or Matt's got us standing on our head.
All the big markers always say, somewhere around the video.
Yeah, it says on the chat area, don't be shy, start chatting. But I think, a lot of accounts will come on. Let's look at our, we don't look at them as competition. We look at everybody in our industry as complementary, because there's a lot of accountants that we do referral work with. If you have a question on the marketing side, ask it here. We're more than willing every week to give our information. We're not going to give out our secret sauce or our recipe, but you can put the pieces together. Like the KFC recipe. How can that be kept a secret for so many years? How possible?
I don't know. Maybe they have the CIA working on it behind the scenes.
Or the FBI, and maybe it's hidden in Trump's vault. That was hilarious. There was a lot of memes going around when Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate was raided in Florida by the FBI. It said all they found was Hunter Biden photos in his safe.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, who knows with politics. We try not to get onto it on these calls. Anything in the chat? Same. Nobody's got questions. I know we do have a couple accounts, a few team members on. So if that's it for questions this week, what do we got coming up, Jess? Any guests in mind? Anybody you're thinking of inviting? Any industry you'd like to get on? We'll get the word out.
Nobody on the top of my head, but I mean, I could definitely dig up a few people. I know that there was talks about something that you wanted to run in September. That was kind of a 4 or 5 series.
The insurance. Yeah, we'll have the industry experts from the big insurance companies on to talk with us about that. Maybe get them on for a little 5-minute plug, on their product, their service, but they'll shed some insights into the top 5 things that how did you describe it there? Just I'm gonna have to look on the phone.
Oh, the other day.
Yeah, that was not too long ago. We should be able to find it. There we go. The 5 secrets you didn't know about buying insurance. So we're gonna lay those out. 5 simple things. If you're looking to buy insurance, reach out to one of our team members. If you're looking for all of the details that you're gonna need to know, if you're shopping around, tune into that 5-part series. It won't be part of our weekly webinar. It'll be a specific ever webinar that you can go on and watch ad hoc. So you can binge watch all 5. You can, spread them out one a night during the week or over 5 weeks, 1 month, or you can just call us direct and set up a meeting. Save you the trouble.
Yeah, should be a good series. I'm excited for that.
It'll be. You always sound so excited, Jess. I know you play it so even keel there. We should just have the bass line going across the screen. Beep, beep. As Jesse, 45 beats a minute. He's excited because he's on the weekly webinar.
Hey, can't get that heart rate going too fast.
Yeah, we don't want to be hazardous to our health. So that's it. We'll have that little series queued up probably by the next webinar. We'll drop some links for that. It'll come out in an email where you can go to watch that series. You'll see Jesse on there, probably a few of our new team members on talking about maybe a few client testimonials, and more importantly, the big guns from the big insurance companies, the big four in Canada. They'll come on. They're experts talking about the pros and cons and different secrets you didn't know about buying life insurance. You know, we want you in the right policy. The best policy is the one you have in place when you need it. But why not have those five? Where are we? The 5 secrets for buying the proper life insurance. Make sure you got all those I's dotted and T's crossed.
Yeah, one of my favorite sayings in the insurance industry is it's kind of like buying a fire extinguisher when your house is already on fire. If you don't have the right product at the right time, you know, it's too late. And when it's too late, it's too late. That's that.
My favorite one is, Jesse, do you believe that your widow is going to be able to dress as nice as your spouse?
Definitely.
And then you ask, yeah, because Jesse's covered, but for a lot, they're not. And, you know, ask your spouse if she wants to dress as nice, you know, as a widow as she does now. And she'll tell you what you guys need. But more importantly, these 5 tips or secrets, they're not really secrets, but it's going to help you make sure you're covered properly. You get into the right policy at the right time so you don't have to go back and cancel later. And we'll have that up on that series up by next week, at least the links where you can go in and tune in. So reach out to us again if you're in Alberta. You know, ask to set up a meeting with Jesse. If we find out you're from Alberta and you're trying to sneak through the back door, we're going to make sure and route you back to Calgary or Edmonton, wherever you are in Alberta. We can help you out. Jesse, you're just outside of Edmonton, right?
Correct. If I look out my window, I can pretty much see Edmonton.
Yeah. So if you need to meet live with Jesse, or if you want to meet live. Need a knee over the kitchen table or a local meeting spot. We do all of our insurance 100% online, but it's nice to have somebody local you can go to and meet face to face, especially when you're making a big life decision like that. So reach out. We'll see everybody next week. Same bat channel, same bat place. We'll let Jesse finish it off for this week.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've said it enough times over the last 33 weeks. I already forget. There's 33. I think we've said it enough times over the last 33 weeks. If you're not on the affiliate program, if you're not part of the Dollar Tax Club yet, what are you waiting for? The affiliate program is free to join. The Dollar Tax Club is $1, and you never know what might come out of that. I'm personally still waiting on a big portion of my refund, which is taking a long time because when CRA owes you money, they're not quick about it. But I know it's coming. It's in the back of my head all the time that I know it's coming, and that keeps me excited. And one thing that I didn't know when I first reached out to Rob, I knew that they did these 10-year tax reviews, but I did not know how much of a refund I maybe was entitled to or not entitled to. I had no idea. The only way to find out was to reach out to the team, get them to do some digging, and I'm glad that I did.
Awesome. We'll see everybody next week. Week number 34 on your weekly side hustle for your side hustle affiliate program powered by Mr. Taxes. See everybody next week.